Paul began to testify about the calling of God upon his life, to say that by qualification, if he was to be qualified, if he was to be judged by qualification, Paul would not have been qualified to be among those that God had called to reveal the mystery of Christ. In other words, what he was trying to present to us was that his life was a product of the grace of God. That it was the grace of God that qualified him, and God now entrusted into his hand the ministry that God gave him. Brothers and sisters, what is this message important? None of us will be able to accomplish anything for God without the grace of God. We will never be able to do anything without the grace of God. So everything that you see a man accomplish in the house of the Lord, it is only by the grace of God. It's only by the grace of God. So every one of us seated here, we're a product of the grace of God. And for us to be able to do anything for God, it is only by the grace of God. Let me press over the further again on that. None of us will be able to accomplish or to do anything for God beyond the measure or the level of the grace of God that is upon your life. Upon our lives, sorry. What differentiates the accomplishment of Brother A from Brother C or Brother B? It is because of the measure of the grace of God that is bestowed upon his or her life. Or his life, sorry. Or her life. So we will not be able to do anything for God beyond the measure of the grace of God that is upon our lives. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you fast, if the God has not bestowed upon you the grace to accomplish beyond the level of that which he has been able to accomplish in your life so far, you will never be able to accomplish beyond that. This is one of the reasons. The ignorance of this teaching today is the reason we see envy and jealousy among God's people. And what the response we give to such things is critics. When I see God doing more in the life of Brother Dan, and what I do is to criticize him and make him look like he's not a true man of God, I am the one that is true, out of jealousy and envy, because of the measure of the grace of God that is